We woke up to heavy fog here this morning in Kingston, but as the weather clears, so do the standings. Final 2 days, round robin play, pools. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, Brendan Bottcher. The Alberta train is chugging along here in Kingston. Brendan Bottcher has a clean sheet. 4 games, 4 wins. Alberta right on track, heading towards the championship pool. Nova Scotia sailing right behind. The boys from Halifax are sitting at 3-1. So can Jamie Murphy and his mates spring a surprise this afternoon? The main station, Leon Centre. Next stop, train 10, the Brier continues. There's also rain in the forecast for Kingston today, so that may present a problem. The moisture being brought in by those entering Leon Centre, always a concern for the ice makers, the frost. Let's get you caught up on what happened this morning. Draw 9, Manitoba PEI, Jason Gunlickson, Morris, Manitoba. Brian Cochran from PEI in Cornwall. Look at this, in 10, run it back, scatter them out. And what are you left with? You're left with the win as he scores 3, Jason Gunlickson. What a dramatic finish for Gunner, as he's known, as he picks up the win. Newfoundland and Labrador, they pick up a win, stole 4. 2 in the first, 2 in 10. That results in a win for New Brunswick. And the Territories stole 3 and 5. So, as I said, we're into the final 2 days, pool play, round robin. And there you see it, wild card still, Mike McEwen top of the table in A, while in B, Alberta undefeated. And the big story there is Northern Ontario, #1 ranked in the world, and they are currently 1-3. And on this Tuesday afternoon, we do say hello, Canada. Welcome back to Kingston. Our continuing coverage of the Tim Hortons Brier Russ alongside Cheryl will be here tomorrow. Okay, so the feature game is Alberta against Nova Scotia. Alberta, if they were seeding themselves and looking at this round robin, they've won all the games they really thought were going to be the difficult games. Now, but you can't look too far ahead, can you?
And some teams do. I don't think this team will. Bottcher's got a well-trained team here. They've been there, done that. I'm just impressed with his strategy at such a young age. He doesn't make any mistakes. They'll put a lot of rocks in play. They're comfortable that way. But then they go out and beat Gushu 3-2 in a defensive battle. They've got all the shots.
By comparison, now it really begins for Nova Scotia. Alberta, Northern Ontario, Manitoba.
Yeah, that's not going to be easy, but one at a time. And guess what? This team will put more rocks in play than Bottcher's used to, and it's worked for them twice. Nova Scotia's beaten Brendan Bottcher twice at the Brier. Look out.
That's right, so you never know what's going to happen. We'll find out when we come back on this Tuesday. We're into the final 2 days, round robin play in A and B pools.
I think in the 4 years of me being at the Brier, this would be the toughest field that I've been a part of, and that's awesome. And whoever wins this week will be able to say they truly were the best team and they beat everyone else in the field.
Our goals are a little different. I mean, we certainly approach every game to win every game. Certainly, our first goal will be to get into the championship pool. That's definitely a big target for our team. You never know what might happen.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by OK Tire and BKT Tires, by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada, and by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
From the ice outside in front of Kingston City Hall, we come inside the ice here at the Leon Centre. Time to meet the teams now, and it's brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. Team Alberta from the Saville Community Sports Centre in Edmonton, skipped by 28-year-old Brendan Bottcher with Carrick Martin, Brad Thiessen, and Darren Moulding. The Nova Scotia champions, they hail from the Halifax Curling Club, skipped by 38-year-old Jamie Murphy with Philip Crowell, Scott Zachary, and Paul Fleming. The asterisk is beside the Alberta name. And so Alberta will have last rock. They have the hammer. Playing the Redstones, Nova Scotia will play the yellow. Brush down middle of the 12 to get us underway. The Nova Scotia lead is Philip Kraut.
As we mentioned in the opening, 2-0 for Jamie Murphy over Bottcher. And the style of play, sometimes it's funny that you go through your career, you know, we always had trouble against Burtnick, but Burtnick had trouble against Martin. You know, it's funny how different teams can play different styles, and Murphy's style seems to give Bottcher fits, which is rocks all over the place.
Clean.
Medium.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Yep. Straight to it. Clean.
Nice shot.
Early work from Brad Thiessen. Let's take a look at the keys to the game early now, and we'll start with Nova Scotia.
Well, limit Alberta to twos. They're one of the very best in the field at converting when they have hammered. You get twos and threes almost all the time. So force them to one, which is, again, that race to the middle. But respect the hitting. If there's going to be a lot of rocks in play, we've seen Bottcher make some highlight shots to turn ends around.
Pull down. Whoa. Oh, that's good.
Paul, a little
bit.
Yep. No roll, no roll.
Shot. Nice weight.
And the keys for Alberta.
Well, do what they tend to do every game. They don't seem to change their game plan on who they're playing. So it's all about the percentages with this young skip. Calculated risk once in a while if he feels it's time to go and the team's ready to make those type of shots. And better short. You come around a guard behind the tee line.
Easy.
Jamie Murphy's going to lock one on and you're in trouble.
Keys to the game are brought to you by Scotties, Canada's #1 tissue.
Okay, we're okay.
Brendan Bottcher did sneak a peek, though, up at the Jumbotron at center ice and looked at him at your keys. I'm just waiting for the day that some skip's going to see them and go, nah, just wave you off and go, what is that? Come on.
Roll. Clean.
Maybe a little down.
Go ahead, yep. Clean.
Yes.
Clean, you're fine. Clean.
Nice weight.
Good shot.
It's good.
Medium.
Okay. Down ahead.
Bear it down.
Clean. Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard.
Good feet. Good shot. Good. Good.
Maybe like normal up. Make sure. Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Weight's good.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Takes a long time for it to curl on these wide ones.
Yep. Whoa.
Whoa.
You know, we
Good.
see
Yep.
so often now as we say good afternoon to Kathy Gauthier, players having imported players. Some of them don't even live in the same cities, but boy, they are old school Nova Scotia, aren't they?
Well, they certainly are. Jamie said they are all within 15 minutes of each other. And while they don't travel and they don't have the reps across the tour that Brendan Bottcher has, he said because of where they live, 3 or 4 times a week, the 4 of them get together and they do reps. And then what they do is they set up game situations. So they have that time together. And as to this game, Vic, he talked about trying to shrink the game. He said if we can get to 7 or 8 and be close, all bets are even.
That's a great point. It's, you know, they're the underdog, even though they have beaten them twice, and they're not afraid of anybody, this team. I know them really well, played against them a lot. But the shorter the game becomes, you know, puts a little bit of pressure on Alberta. They're supposed to win this game.
It's a little warm.
Yeah.
Now, one thing that they have done, and they are very thankful
Yeah, that's good.
to the crew, the ice crew at the Halifax Curling Club.
Shot.
They do not play in the men's league. They just, as Kathy said, practice 3-4 times a week. They do have a specific sheet there that does try to replicate this ice. So, and yes, they have done some traveling, not very far. I think they came to Ontario once or twice, but primarily if they played a Bonspiel, it was in the Maritimes.
That's just brilliant. I remember when I moved down east from Ontario, I was blessed with great ice in Ontario with Shorty Jenkins, and the ice wasn't the same as you'd see at a Brier in Moncton. And it's difficult to prepare for an event like this. They've done a wonderful job of being able to groom a sheet. It's not just that it's people go, well, it's fast or slow down. It's not about that. It's that late curl. It's the massive finish. It's what the lively rocks do. It's a different strategy. You've got players out here that can take out 6 and 7 rocks at a time,
which is impossible for the most part in a curling club.
Yes, yeah. So you might leave a guy triple at the curling club because it's probably not there because the striking bands are so worn in. I've never seen so many highlight shots that I've seen so far in this Brier Vic. Just incredible.
Shot.
Good. 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 That was a little solid. Good.
It's not often you see him, Brendan Bottcher, without a smile on his face. He just has a great disposition.
Yeah, you as a skip, you try to find a weak link. It's sure not his attitude. It's sure not the strategy. It's sure not the ice reading. He curled 100 against Gushu.
Yes.
It's a nice team.
Hard. 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 Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it. Stay with it.
And there you go. That's that kind of action. Oh, no, Bosch may have just spun back.
That handle's not working. I forgot to mention that.
Oh, okay. No.
You know, you add the action to the stones, the ice surface the way it is. A lot of rocks will fly. And
14. Yeah.
The only reason Alberta's freezing that is it's not in the rings. But with a perfect freeze, you never know.
But here you go. It's that waiting for that opportunity. 2-on-1, 2 shots to 1, so we'll give it a go.
Zero risk.
Yeah.
Zero risk. This can go in the hack and it doesn't hurt him.
Line's good. Whoa. Whoa. Curl. Oh, line's good. Straight. Yeah. Hard. Straight. Straight. Hard. Hard. Hard.
Oh dear, just enough to hold on to it. So as we mentioned, Alberta, it was the front end loaded. When you're handicapping the pool, they're one of the favorites, but they get by Northern Ontario, as we say. They've struggled, Nunavut. And then Newfoundland and Labrador, which was a blank fest. Further to is, Russ's point. They'll play you any way you want. You want to play it open? We'll beat you, Newfoundland, Labrador. Or we'll put rocks and play and beat you 7-6 against Manitoba. Now they get Nova Scotia, Quebec, and PEI. Nova Scotia thinks of themselves as, when they looked at the entire field, you had those tour teams, the teams that are out there almost week in, week out. Then you had the other half. And Nova Scotia considered themselves the best of that second half, or that other half. And away it goes. So when you're talking about Nova Scotia, they opened against the rookie team, the former junior team champions from Quebec. They lose to one of the favorites. They beat PEI, they beat Nunavut. Now they've got Alberta, Northern Ontario, and Manitoba to finish, as they come in with that 3-1 record. Through it goes, and we'll put a blank on the board here in this first on a Tuesday afternoon from Kingston.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by AGI, West Steel, Westfield, Batco, Nico, SureTrack, and more. We are AGI.
Alberta, Nova Scotia, that's our feature here on this Tuesday afternoon from the Leon Center. Our coverage of the Tim Hortons Brier, the Canadian Men's Curling Championship 91st edition. Dating back to 1927, except for the war years of 43, 44, and 45, played every year. And for the second time here in Kingston, last in 1957, it was Matt Baldwin out of Alberta that did win. Some key games also on the ice, as well as ours. Northern Ontario trying to rebound, trying to find something, as they're 1-3 against the all-rookie team from Quebec. Team wild card, Mike McEwen played his way into the field, beat Glenn Howard. That was on Friday night. Look at 4 straight wins. And Team Canada under the radar. Saskatchewan, Ontario, both of them at 3-1. So some very big games, important games here, trying to maintain a record that will be manageable, if I can put it that way. Because remember, when you move on, if you move on, you take your record with you into the championship round, starting on Thursday.
Yeah, it's pretty nice. Like, I bet 14-7-8.
Missed out on Nova Scotia early here, and I thought Bottcher would guard the rock in the rings. Then you've got a guard you can get around later. Going into the rings, usually that early will not get you your 2. We'll see what happens here. The odds of getting a 2 are, I would say, way less than 50% with this method.
Same line as the last one.
Okay, we can wait.
T.
At least, yeah.
Line.
T.
T.
Last one
It's
did.
still there and always.
Good T.
Okay. You can be a rock.
At least
you can be a rock
best. T-line plus.
It's good.
Good shot, Brad. That was a 14.5.
Yeah.
So Alberta has them spread out, looking to score a couple as we have our first update. Excuse me, Kathy. Northern Ontario against Quebec, and it is the team from Sault Ste. Marie with last rock.
And a chance to score 2. Brad drew to lie 3 across the house on his first. And Alec Bedard made a really nice double, but he rolled out in the course of making that double. So full 12 will do for 2.
Line's good.
It's a little shocking to see Northern Ontario at 1-3.
That's the path. Nice weight, Brad. I gave him a little
There you go.
2. Just wait. We're good. 2.
2 it is.
Yeah. Okay. Good sweep, guys. Good shot, Brad.
Just making sure that the Quebec third agreed with the stone around the 12 before you move them.
Yeah, veteran move. You see that a lot. People just kick them off, and the other team goes, "Wait a minute, that wasn't 2."
Absolutely, you do.
And you're the
and very quickly too.
Yeah.
We're fine.
Exactly.
And you're buying that.
Yeah. That's right.
14.8. It should be right about here.
Yeah.
Jamie keeps going for this back one. You're always trained to hit the top one, roll towards the back one.
Yep. First one was 13.
Team wildcard, Team Canada blank. And Ontario forced to a single against Saskatchewan.
Normal.
For Paul Fleming, this is an 8th Brier appearance. Skipped himself at one point in time.
Normal. Yep.
He's played with Mark Dacey.
Yep.
And won a silver medal with Sean Adams when they lost to Randy Furby back in 2005. Coming across and slides underneath.
Hey, bud.
I might retract my statement of hard to get a 2. They've rolled out 3 times in a row, Nova Scotia. The idea is hang around there. Even if you nose it, get it up higher, then there's an angle for a double.
Well, this man was part of the team that last won a men's championship for Nova Scotia. That was Mark Dacey back in 04. Bruce Lonis is the coach of this team. Been with them now for 5 years.
Good.
Line's good.
Bruce was incredibly instrumental. Came around 2 staggered rocks in the rings. Twice to the back 8-foot buried. Set up a 3 for Mark Dacey to beat Randy Furby.
Keep it moving.
Yep.
Really close.
It's gonna die out
Lonis
here.
had paid the highest
Oh, you
compliment,
gotta go. Gotta go.
saying that he thinks that Brendan Bottcher may be the smartest skip in the game. Well, the familiar Don Bartlett, of course, all those years, we used to say he had the great delivery because he worked as a postman. And but he did, now retired, in those Brier championships with Kevin Martin, and then a silver medal at the Olympics in Salt Lake City.
He just mailed that one in, eh?
Geez, you see, you just take it that too far. People growing a little, and now they just turning it off. But,
You like easy?
again, as nice a person you're going to meet.
Yes.
Easy?
Yep.
And talk about smart. He knew the game so well. Still plays quite a bit.
But this is what the addition of Don Bartlett has meant to this team, and also Patrick Jansen,
Clean.
who used to play for John Epping and has now working as the alternate.
Clean.
They have done a lot of the
Clean.
real grunt work
Clean.
when it comes to a bonspiel and a championship. The matching of the stones, the ice mapping, all that kind of thing that Darren Moulding usually has done as an ice maker himself at 2 different clubs. And Moulding saying that this has been the most relaxed that he has been in a Brier so far. He comes in not quite as tired he has in the past.
Yeah, his first one did.
And
the second one
he
really
trusts them so that he can go right on the ice. He goes, what does this number 7 do? And they look at their book and they go, right there.
Yeah.
And he trusts. So he does not have to worry about those kind of things with the work of Jansen and Bartlett.
Those are those little things you learn year after year. 4th Brier now for this team. First Brier, they struggled in the last half, probably through fatigue. So that allows Moulding to get some much needed rest.
Get up.
Look out.
Okay.
Just nothing going right here. There's all simple shots. 4 rollouts. It's very unusual at this level, and the team Alberta just lobs them in the rings, and they're looking at a 2 here.
Yeah, I had 15-4 on the one.
Yeah, but it's 14-8-15.
The sliver behind the tee line is good. It's good speed.
Dream start here. You get to throw the same shot, so you get to feel your rocks. You get the good feel underfoot what it's really doing in the game situation. And you're probably going to put a 2 on the board.
You're less than there.
Tee line or batter.
You're in a better path.
Yeah, it looks a little better.
You're in a good path.
Make sure.
Good tee line.
Make sure.
It looks good. It looks good.
Okay.
Just you put it.
You know, I know it's very easy to say, well, focus.
Get it back.
Don't look ahead when you come in with 4 straight wins. But obviously this is the goal of Alberta. And the reason is what they've done in the past. When you think about what they have done, where they came from as Alberta in 18, through the 3-4, then losing to Gucci, then team wild card, so you played that extra game, once again through the 3-4, the loss to Alberta and Cooey last year. So if they can save themselves a game or 2 along the way, that could go a long way to standing on the top step of the podium.
Yeah, they want to be in that 1-2 game. They might not admit it right now. It's a long week, but that's exactly what they're hunting for. And then you have that 2 opportunities to be in the final.
Hard.
Yep.
Again.
Oh my goodness.
I think we take our draw path. Put it right on the can.
You got it.
Draw path. 14-5, I think.
So what are you trying to figure out now?
You
You're
think
going
this
to.
track will be just as good?
He could, unless he makes a big mistake, you're going to give up 2. What is Murphy going to the scoreboard and the coaching bench? What does he have to figure out?
14-7
Well, it's a bit of a puzzle for me too, because they missed an out-turn wide, an out-turn narrow, an out-turn wide, an out-turn narrow, and they did the same thing on the other side. So whether they're getting caught on the ice and then adjusting too much on the next throw.
Should be in a nice
They're not a hitting machine so far, so I think you're going to see a ton of rocks down the middle next end.
Show them buttons.
Line's great. Right on the button.
Top 4.
Good throw, Brandon.
Very good, guys.
15-2.
To the top 4.
2 red, yeah.
2 red. Thank you. 2-0 Alberta.
That was a pretty solid end. Very good.
Carrick Martin throwing the lead stones for the Alberta champions. Alberta trying to win a 29th title. The last, of course, by Kevin Cooey As the defending champion here, mentioned Nova Scotia with 3 men's titles, the last by Mark Dacey in 2004, as we welcome you back. And so for the first time in the game, it'll be Mr. Murphy who has the last rock against Mr. Bottcher. Nova Scotia with the hammer playing the Yellowstone.
Weight's good. Top 8. How much weight? Weight's good. Line only. Yep. Line only.
I like Alberta put those first 2 rocks top 8 and really tight. So easy to run them in.
And the corner goes up from Nova Scotia, then around they go with Philip Crowell, and it'll peek out now on that wide intern side.
Peel or what? Peel.
Okay.
There's no point in sticking.
Yeah. Nice peel.
Smart thinking, Vic, you throw soft weight, you hit and stay right there. Murphy goes around and uses it as backing. So pick the proper rate, get this thing and roll out.
Clean.
Good.
And won't hang around.
Very good.
Like to stick the corner.
Play the double, try to roll over to the other Tim Horton Cup and have 2 corners.
Yep. Yep. Hard.
Scott Sacker.
Hard.
All right, going to roll the other way, and now they are grouped.
Nice. It's fine.
And yeah, a little overlap there too.
Good.
Still leaves one in the rings belonging to Alberta. Wow, I'm a little surprised by this.
Well, it's again, it's the odds. They're staggered. So let's say they throw up a guard down the middle and it over curls a bit, hit and roll, or you get a come around there. Bottcher can't get at them, so he's nervous without hammer. So mediate the risk here.
Would you ever go? Would Alberta ever go first?
That's the other option. Go around, but then you're, anything deep and it hurts you again.
Okay. Molding on the brush. Oh, no, runs it by.
The idea was to make it, though. That's the tough part when you're teaching strategy. It's, well, we shouldn't have done that. Well, no, you were supposed to make the double. Nice little opportunity now. But because they're not staggered, even if this is made perfect, Alberta can run it back.
Line's good. Weight's good. Yep. How's the weight? Yep. Hard line. Hard
Crowell
line.
and Fleming.
Hard line. Whoa. Whoa. Let's get it in. Let's stop.
And it is around.
Good.
When does it ever hook? But it's just now short, as you say, right?
Right.
Good sweep.
And because they elected the double peel, even though they didn't make it, now they're still get a chance to get out of this. And maybe roll in the rings.
Darren Moulding, 4th Brier for him.
Whoa.
All 3 with Brendan Bottcher. And he leaves it there, so he just stuffs it. Well, it was nice to hear from Kathy. I'm not sure if we're going to hear from her again because the other games are quite quiet with 3 straight blanks in the second. It's that cheering I hear.
It's not from me.
There you are.
Tear down. Close. Yep. Roll down. Yep.
Want to be proactive on the roll here. Dead on sets up a yellow double.
Down. Hard.
So you try to roll a little bit. Can you? Oh boy, watch out now.
Hard Murph. Hard Murph. Keep going.
Oh, that's just unacceptable. You can't. They're trying to roll the other way.
And you saw.
Do you like firm?
Maybe saw Paul Fleming there just point to the ice as if to say, yeah, I'm down a little bit, down in weight. Not sharp, to say the very least, Nova Scotia.
Whoa.
Another chance now from Holding to run it back. Martin. Oh, and just catches enough of the corner.
Good job, Carr.
Just.
Does the job.
Nice, great carve.
Good. Wasn't that bad? Just a titch. Good vibes.
Thanks.
Good slide.
How many shots does this front end save? It's incredible.
Yes! Hard!
You got it.
Hard!
Crowell.
Okay.
Wow. And further to your point,
That one took off too. Yeah, they're all.
you know, you certainly Fleming's down on his weight, but even if it was down a little bit and inside, if the brushers are those front end brushers,
Probably save it.
you can save it.
Yeah, probably, yep.
That's the difference. And we said that yesterday for Brian Cochran and the team from Prince Edward Island, which all of them are 50 plus.
Top.
They have a great finesse game, can still throw a stone as well as a lot of teams out here.
Yes.
Where they don't have the ability is in the brushing.
No, it's right on the.
T. Yeah.
That's on the button.
Well, Nova Scotia, in some ways, gets to shrink the game, but they're 2 down, so they got to be careful not waiting too long. Paul's still shaking his head. It's
Control.
A little more, ball.
Yeah.
I think he's just
Ball. A little more.
a hair light on most, as opposed to missing the broom.
Control.
Yep.
For Jamie Murphy in a 5th Brier for him.
Lane.
His last was in 18, went 5 and 6.
Good job, Murph. Good job, bud. Nice weight.
Kudos to this team. They had one horrible Brier way back when, and they just turned it around and just started working harder. Like you said, better preparation because they have the good ice surface to practice on. Play a bit more, practice a lot.
Clean it.
Nice shot. Good.
It's kind of the Colleen Jones theory, the great Colleen Jones team that won 5 Canadian championships. They'd practice twice a day together. They'd go to the Mayflower like at lunch hour and throw, and they'd come back at night. And, you know, practice makes perfect. It's made this team a lot better.
9 straight Nova Scotia finals. And then with this latest win, a record 6th Nova Scotia championship to pass Mark Dacey and Jerry Glintz, who had won 5.
Whoa, whoa.
And away they go.
Good, Murph.
We've got a blank as well. Remains 2-0 Alberta. There comes a time in a team's career, a breakthrough moment. I think this may be it.
Never, 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 never.
Right to the brush, right to T-line, let it settle. Oh, it just fudged up at the back of the 4. Just touch it. Just get over a little bit more. You have one, and you just save this and touch it. Get it over, touch it. Oh! What a shot! Harry Anderson to the 4-foot for the win. Needs to stop here. They need the 4-foot. Going a little more, and it will go too far. They need that 4-foot. They need the 4. You got a second chance. Make the most of it. Canada, say hello to your new champions from Manitoba. Yeah, so you go from wearing the bison to wearing the maple leaf. Carrie Anderson at the World Women's Championships. Familiar names such as Fujisawa from Japan. Oh yeah, Hasselberg is back again. And Eve Muirhead from Scotland. And it will be Canada against Scotland in the opening game Make a note of the time. We are playing in Prince George, of course, so that's Pacific time, Eastern time, 10 p.m. Eastern on day 1, March 14th of the World Women's Championship, Canada against Scotland. So blank 1, blank 3, and sandwiched in between is a deuce by Alberta. They lead it. As we go to the 4th, once again it'll be Nova Scotia and the team of Jamie Murphy from Halifax that does have last drop playing the Yellowstones. Uh-oh.
Jeez,
they can't.
Oh, unlucky.
Yeah, they just can't buy a takeout. Just,
I think we guard.
I like
it's
guarding,
amazing.
but Brendan's probably.
Yeah. I like it. This
That could have been a triple, and then you've got that Nova Scotia Rock buried. Now they're all gone.
Okay, let's make it.
Yep.
And here's your percentage play again. A lot of teams go, oh, we just got a break. Let's guard that one in the 4-foot. That gives Murphy an outside chance to score 2. So Bottcher's got what he wants here. He's got a force.
Oh! Please! No! Please! Here. Please!
Good shot. Attaboy, Brad. Good.
Control weight. Let him know the weight. Sure.
Change of gears now. Everything's gone for the potential tools you need to score 2. So they're going to try to hit and roll over and get a blank out of this thing. Start all over again.
Weight's good. Control. Weight's good.
No.
Whoa, never.
Pause.
Paul. Really hard.
Whoa,
Paul.
whoa.
Whoa.
Yep. Paul.
Hard work. Good.
Might have hung on.
Quite.
I think it's still in. Yeah.
This is in.
Okay. Right on the beak. This is that same spot I played with
Easy.
you. Yeah. Yeah, you know the spot.
Shouldn't curl a ton here. Trying to hang around, sit 2.
Solid,
Clean.
easy, solid.
Clean!
Clean.
Yep! Yep! Hard! Hard!
Okay, we've remarked before how low they get on the handle.
Good sweep.
That's great carving, isn't it? As they say, Carrick Martin, Brad Thiessen.
They just give it, and not just them, almost all the teams, but they just give it their all. Like Carrick was absolutely done when he finished sweeping there.
Okay.
Now Paul needs one here.
Yeah.
Rolled out in a similar spot in the
Control.
second end.
Control. Control.
Throwing just 67% at the moment.
Scott.
And look at that.
Hey, Paul.
It reminds me of Army golf, Vic, when it's your little left on the first one, right on the next one. and it's kind of he's protected out wide there because everything's been over curling on him.
Your line's good.
Light, little late. Go.
The last thing you want to do is start playing around with your release.
Go ahead.
Come on, all you got.
You just throw it one way and let the
Hard,
skipper
guys.
move the broom.
Hard, guys. You gotta be T-line.
Yeah, we're T.
We're just T.
Go ahead.
Back T.
Let
Back
Brad
T.
go. Let Brad go. Let Brad go. Let Brad go.
We're just T. We're just T.
That's good. Just get it over there. Get it over there. You're fine. That's a good shot. Very good.
Good sweep, boys.
Well, hello, Kathy. I'm Vic. This is Russ. Nice that you could join our broadcast. Time for an update. Wild card against Team Canada. And boy, he's gone under the radar, hasn't he?
Yes.
Kevin Cooey as Mike McEwen throws.
Well, and he's made some wonderful shots,
Keep it out
especially
there
the
and it's
last
good.
one here facing a buried stone. He made a run back to lie 3, so that is what Mike faces. Needs full 4.
Okay. Line's really good.
McEwen, who won that wild card
Moving along.
game
Okay, I got the
on
same
Friday
time.
night against Glenn Howard to play himself into the
Good,
field.
come in there sideways. Good job.
And looking very sharp as he draws the back of the button for a single.
It's good.
Hard,
Right there.
hard, sweep it, hard.
Hi, guys. Great weight.
Good weight, Paul. If we could roll back a little.
Oh, yeah. You could nose it with easy, too.
Quebec
right?
gets on the board, but trailed 2-1.
Good, easy. Yeah.
And Ontario against Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan score a single to tie.
Rolling right in front of it's real good, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, this one's going to move a little, so we probably got to roll to there, and this one will come.
Okay, good, easy.
Yeah.
All right. Straight up.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay close to that one. I'm a little surprised. It might set up a triple. Thought they were just going to roll
Easy.
way
Easy.
over.
If we nose it, we nose it. Roll it. Yeah. We don't have to roll in much to keep that back one around.
Yeah.
Well, let's make it.
I'd like to have him drawn against a few here.
Oh yeah, I'd love that.
Solid.
Yeah, medium.
Medium.
Whoa!
Medium.
Clean.
Medium. Whoa.
Medium.
Whoa.
Clean.
Clean.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Hard. Clean.
So you see those, when they start 5-0, how good
That's a good shot.
Alberta is. And the names like Lukowicz and Ryan 3 times, Martin, Cooey.
Nice.
Perfect.
And in all those 5-0 starts, 7 wins and 4 runner-ups.
Call Murph.
You're all in front.
Yeah.
As we mentioned in his pool, heavy lifting's in theory done already. Beating Manitoba, Newfoundland, and Northern Ont.
Control.
Whoa, Scott. Whoa,
Murphy, Nova Scotia, they won their provincial, beating Kendall Thompson 10-4 in the final, and it was a 4-9 that broke the game up and broke it open. But again, just
It's unbelievable.
they can't hold anything.
No, I know.
It's a good throw.
Yeah.
Man, I can't figure that out.
Yeah. Good weight.
This might be the hardest shot that Bottcher's had.
Yeah.
Draw the rings.
That way it's a tough
Fully.
hit.
Do you like here though, like edging this way, hey?
Yeah, he's always going to have an out turn draw.
Yeah.
Make it
We
a
just
little
want to make it a little tough on him.
We showed you that Brendan
We can't
Bottcher, of
wait
course,
for
has lost the last 2 finals. Only 2 others have lost back-to-back
14-8-ish to T.
Yeah.
Brier
that'd be
finals.
slow.
Remember who they may be?
Back-to-back Guy Hemmings.
Guy Hemmings is one, yep.
We lost back-to-back with a win in between.
No, that's not
That doesn't count.
No.
Tight.
Al Hackner.
Oh, right back 80, 80, 81, 82.
Top 12. Line's good.
Top 12. Line's good.
Easy.
Line's real
And
nice.
he came back the 3rd year and won it.
Top 8.
Doesn't need to curl. Full 8.
Weight's good.
Almost 4 foot's good. Yep. Go. 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 That's good. That's good.
It's interesting here, Vic. They talk about they want Jamie to draw. I'm not so sure. The hitting just hasn't worked out for
Liver tight.
with these
15
lively stones. You can hit and roll out in a hurry.
Make him draw, yeah.
Well, this is something that
I draw to the button there.
Coach Bruce Slonis has said they've worked on with regards to Jamie Murphy.
90 to T.
He was the hit was his go-to shot. But considering the way they've thrown hits, this might be the better draw. We're about to find out. He needs a good piece of the 4 here, facing 2, top 8, back 8.
Line's good.
And this,
Line's good, guys.
his first draw of the game.
Yep.
Can't hurt it.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Gotta go.
Oh boy, Crowell, Zachary. Gotta go, boys.
Very nice.
Oh, that's good judgment. And that'll make the skipper feel better, make the team feel better. They got on the board, but there still are some questions about Nova Scotia. As the great auto journalist Murray Walker used to say, this is the penultimate, next to last, round-robin draw. say, oh, we're on the penultimate lap here at the Brazilian Grand Prix. So one more day of round robin and group play. And on this Tuesday afternoon, our feature is Alberta, Nova Scotia. 2-1. Alberta leads it. And once again, the team from Edmonton, skipped by Brendan Bottcher, does have the last round, playing the Redstones.
Took 4 ends, but that's what I thought we'd see out of Nova Scotia. Try to apply some pressure down the middle. But that come around attempt deep enough that it had time to over curl.
Clean.
Solid hack.
Well then.
Whoa.
Clean.
Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa. Clean.
Close.
Solid hack.
Yep.
Clean.
Yep.
Yep.
Decent.
Yep.
Hard,
Right to
Brad.
it. Right to it. Right to it.
Gotta
Right
go,
to it.
gotta
Right to
go.
it. Right to it. Roll it. Shot. Shot. Good. Good shot.
Hack weight.
A little bit to work with here. You roll underneath.
It's good.
All the Eastern teams have learned to throw a little more rotation now, which
Close.
doesn't always serve them well down east, but it sure does here.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa. Oh. Gotta go. Have to go.
Hard.
Nice weight. Nice weight.
Doesn't get across the nose, just sits there full in the 8.
Good weight.
Yeah.
Easy.
Good.
That's curious to me, and maybe with those watching. You've got one of your stones undercover, albeit their color. But the indication is that he wants Bottcher to roll away from the center. Why not roll underneath?
Weight's good.
I think because, you know, he has the advantage of hammer, so if you roll underneath and there's a freeze made, you've just shrunk that scoring area. Right now, if you roll wide, anything in the ring scores points for Alberta. So you just make it a lot bigger.
Good sweep.
Decent. Getting a case of the
Wait.
Nova Scotia
Yeah, that's right.
Blues there because of couldn't hold it. In a 1-1 tie, Saskatchewan and Ontario, both these teams at 3-1, Kathy. And getting ready to play his last is John Epping.
And he's in a force situation. It was very similar on his first, but that yellow one at the top, a little bit to the right, had the chance to come down with soft weight to lie to, but he ticked on the guard and rolled into the open, and Matt Dunstone hit that to lie to. So is playing a soft weight again in this spot, needs to stick around for the single.
And there it is for the single, coming off a loss last night to New Brunswick 7-4, which was their first.
Yeah, critical game for Epping, I think. You know, losing to New Brunswick,
Little tight.
James Gratz playing very well. Just knocked out BC this morning. But that was a game they probably thought they were going to get by. If they lose this one to Saskatchewan, which was quite possible, 2 in a row. It's too early to do that.
Line's perfect.
Keep on it.
Yep,
Keep on it.
yep,
Yep.
gotta go.
You gotta go. Come on.
Yeah, try and make it steep. Good. Great spot. Very good. Very good. 14-6.
Good.
Nice shot.
That boy, bro.
Good sweep.
There's nothing to work with again. Team Bottcher's going to curl well over 90% if this keeps up and not break a sweat.
Struggling Paul Fleming right now.
Yep. Board. Yep.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Gotta go.
Yep.
Sorry, buddy. You got it.
Former Canadian mixed champion.
Okay.
Good sweep.
Load of rock.
Hands.
If you can, but no.
Do you like bumper?
Okay.
It's just a little straight through here.
Okay.
Make sure you're bumped.
It's good to yell that down because anything high side, because it's straight, you could jam it on your own.
Picking.
Whoa. Close. Close.
Felt something under it, so he backed it up.
Close, Brier.
Clean, yep.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yep. Yep. Big roll.
That's pretty nice roll.
Yeah, that's a really nice call, isn't it?
Yes.
Rolls it away, avoids the jam.
In my hand there.
Did that pick?
Soft weight again here, trying to roll close to that other red.
Yeah.
Looking at that, Kathy, I'm thinking it may be Quebec.
The red stone is Northern Ontario, so
Well,
no.
you don't think the yellow one at the back was the shot stone. Anyway, they're getting ready to throw their last one, Northern Ontario.
Oh, I thought you meant for second shot.
No, I thought for
Okay,
shot
I bow
rock.
down. Yes, you were correct, Mr. Router.
Thank you.
This is an opportunity, though, for two. Brad Jacobs came deep on his first one, had a really good opportunity, came to the back four, and that yellow stone that they are hitting now or tapping back to lie two, just thrown by Alec Bedard, just rolled off that very little bit.
EJ, a little bit, yep.
And that allows access to get to the inside of this. Tap it back for two.
Keep going, keep going. Keep going, never off.
Yeah.
Never off.
You're
good, you're good, you're good. Great sweeping.
Yeah, very good. Yeah, there they are, two for Northern Ontario. I'll take things you'll never hear for 200, Alex.
Again,
You are
things you'll
correct,
never
Vic.
hear it's a very short category. There's only one square.
That's right.
Look out at the end. Nice, yeah.
It was one of those ones like, it kind of took my arm like this.
Oh,
So then I just,
yeah.
Talking about the first one that picked on Darren.
So you're going to try to make the double here?
Yes. Yeah.
yep, yep.
Yeah.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Tracks. He's careful.
Fleming on the call. Oh, has he got enough? Now this is the action on these stones. Is it enough to spin it out the back? Oh, look at it come back.
Man, oh man. You can't buy one.
No.
Good try.
Yeah. Above T somewhere.
Yeah.
Take a little.
We don't have to make it great. He's going to have
This
a
was,
shot.
yeah. We drew this in the first end.
Yeah.
Where's the best spot? Like top 8?
Yeah, yeah. I'd rather him play the high side double than the skinny one.
Okay.
With the shooter.
Oh, yeah.
Same kind of weight I threw in the first end, like a 14-8?
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
15. It's
Thought
nice
mine
here.
was nice here.
You think
Yeah.
it's nice here
Yeah,
now?
Mine
it
was
is
nice,
nice
for sure,
here.
yeah.
Not a bad start. 100.
Top 4 weight.
Top 8, top 12.
Min.
Line's good.
So that was our keys at the start, Vic, is
You can curl if
apply
you want.
as much pressure as you can down the middle to force him to some errors.
Curl a little. Curl.
He's had 0 difficulty.
Whoa.
So
Curl.
On this
Curl.
line. On
perfect.
This line, go.
Again, he's already had a 100. He's already had a 98.
Go, 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 go. It's good. Nice shot.
Good, yeah. Surprised that didn't get over there more.
Yeah. Good shot.
Didn't move a ton.
Huh?
Didn't move a ton.
No.
Didn't hate the throw.
Weird.
One more try.
Yeah, last try. It's a fairly natural one. They know this area. Jamie's always been a good hitter, effortless power, so he just lets it go. He doesn't add. Nice clean release.
Yep. Yep. Hard. Yep. Yep.
Again, Fleming on this call. Crowell staying with it, and they couldn't hold it up.
Close, but that's just
Easy.
all they've been able to do, Nova Scotia.
Yeah.
His moved a little. Yeah.
Such good hitting ice. Just don't overthrow this. I think they can. I can't imagine this could overcurl.
Looking for a couple more to wind up the first half. Alberta. Brendan Bottcher.
Great throw.
They're molding like it right out of his hand. Put 2 more on the board and through 5. Trying to make it 5 straight. Leads it 4-1.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Four to 1, Alberta leads it midway through our featured game on this Tuesday afternoon. The Tim Hortons Brier from Kingston. As we go inside the numbers, not only trailing on the scoreboard, but also in terms of percentage. And it's really the back end. When you think of Darren Moulding and Brendan Bottcher together, 97% combined. Paul Fleming, Jamie Murphy combined, they are 77%. So trying to still turn it around, figure out that ice. The numbers after 5 brought to you by AGI, Equipment and Technology Solutions for Agriculture. We know who they are supporting, the Blue Nosers.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Home Hardware. Here's how. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. And by Cashmere Bathroom Tissue. Nothing feels like cashmere.
Just to be able to play in front of all our friends and family and, you know, a bunch of curling clubs, just all that support is going to feel great. And like, it's first time that, you know, maybe 90% of the people in the crowd are going to be cheering for us.
John and his team has so much talent. I feel like he's the artist of curling. I'd love to put up a good game against those guys. I just think they're a tremendous team and looking forward to that one.
Well, the depth of field, some suggesting that it's the best ever. And the games that we've had have been wonderful, and expecting that tonight again. And both are on the ice at the moment. 7 p.m. Eastern when we continue this evening. John Epping, Team Ontario against Mike McEwen, Team Wildcard. And right now it is Wildcard playing Team Canada, and Ontario Epping against Saskatchewan. Kathy will keep us updated. Here at the Leon Centre, the home of the Kingston Frontenacs of the Ontario Hockey League, the 4 sheets in play. Through the round robin portion, we'll finish the pool play tomorrow, and then the top 4 in each pool will move up. You'll cross over and take your records with you, and then we'll finish that pool play, barring tiebreakers on the Friday, before heading into the Final 4 in the championship weekend of this year's Tim Hortons Brier. 4-1, Alberta leads it, trying to win a 5th in a row. And Nova Scotia and the team from Halifax will have last rock. They have the Hammer playing the Yellowstones here in 6.
Oh, no choice now for Nova Scotia. Got to get something moving here. They need a 2 desperately.
Good.
Needs to curl a bit. Switch it up. It's got to curl.
Still slide.
How difficult it must be. It appears that Murphy, both Jamie Murphy and Paul Fleming, have no feel right now. And it happens in all sports. It doesn't matter what you do or what you play. It's just unfortunate at the moment. This comes in a time when they really need to have that feel. When you come in at 3-1, you have to have your very best when you're going against a team like Alberta.
That's just it. They picked the wrong team to be sluggish against. You might be able to mask that, get away with it with somebody else once in a while. And Yeah, they just, and they're not talking about the rocks. I wondered if Paul had a cutter. And
Good shot. Very good.
That's good.
15.
Okay.
Well, except for the 1 point scored in the third. Look at that. It's just been blanks between wildcard Team Canada. And then the blank in
Line's
5.
good.
And so they go to the break 2-1.
Nice
Ontario
little,
leading
like,
Dunstone.
Close to even. Have a look. Pretty good.
keeping an eye on both those
have a look.
games, as obviously Kathy is, and there's been a lot of rocks in play in both of them. But the rocks
Around
is
here
lively.
somewhere.
We talked
Yeah,
about it
you're
at the
there.
start of the week, Vic. It's the hitting ice is absolutely perfect. It's so straight
Drop.
that there's a lot more multiples, triples, quads, whatever you want to call it. There's so many highlight shots, so you can have 6, 7 rocks in play, and you look over 2 shots later, and there's nothing.
Just tight, like real tight.
Real tight.
Yeah.
Top 12's fine.
Yeah, so we can make the run.
Yeah.
Tight's good.
I don't think he is
And if
either.
he misses.
Tight.
This is what we call a scoreboard guard.
Line's good.
You want to guard it, and you don't want the other team to run it in, so you won't put it in close. But
Line's good.
if you put it long enough, it just helps Murphy.
Well then.
We're top 12.
Okay. Line's good. Got to move a little.
We're still
Mark.
top 12.
This is in the rings.
Go ahead. 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 Go now. Go now. Whoa. That'll
That's
play.
good.
That's a good shot.
Get the old caterpillar going.
Yeah.
Control.
Yep.
Right in the nose.
Control. Control.
Even
yeah.
the misses are working for Alberta, Vic. Like that middle rock goes absolutely nowhere. They've got trouble to. I don't even think they're trying to get the top one. So after this is made, there'll still be 2 red ones in play.
Close. Hard.
Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa. Nail hard.
Good. Shot.
Good.
Shot.
Yeah.
Oh,
Shot, shot.
shot. Yeah. Yeah, I love that. I like that. Throw medium. Okay. Easy. Yeah.
I like that.
Like easy.
Pretty good call. If you smash that yellow, it's tough to get it out, the frozen one, and there's still a corner guard for Murphy to use. So they're going to take the corner guard away and maybe even roll in.
Yeah.
Brad Thiessen.
Yeah. Really hard. Really hard. Hard. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Good sweep. Good sweep.
To catch a corner,
Oh.
enough to move it.
Okay.
They're going to lose their
It's a bit
shooter.
tight, eh?
Yeah.
A little
Safe.
light. Yeah. Safe
Thiessen
throw.
and Martin, Bottcher, they were all part of a university championship team out of the University of Alberta back in
Is that again?
2012.
Think so.
Sure. Hit, roll way over, maybe.
Yeah. I don't see any problem with being lined right up.
Yeah.
I think that's good.
If you line it up, you're half
Same
an inch
shot.
one way or the other. There's going to be a yellow double. You could go around the corner guard. Leave this for a little later.
Yeah. Okay.
It's such a cat and mouse game, this type of situation, because you have to move if
Very
you're Nova
left.
Scotia.
Whoa, whoa.
Both
Yep.
those reds,
Yep.
which is going to
Yep.
take 2 swings of the bat. But
Yep.
you do it early enough,
Yep. Yes.
it gives Bottcher a chance to get rid of the Nova Scotia yellows.
Paul.
No, Paul. No.
Yes, hard.
Good.
Good.
One more is gone.
Good. Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's still that
Third.
Alberta stone. It's the engine of that train.
What turn do you like?
Oh.
Good shot. Trying to play the double, get the top yellow, and if they're really good, they move the red.
Whoa.
Oh, this thing's flying.
Whoa. 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 Shot.
Oh, so good. The old backswing.
Real
nice to get right there, I think.
Yeah, a little unlucky where Darren rolled that red, but the if you can freeze to the inside, you might, and not move them, you might not be able to get either yellow out. All of a sudden, a bit of a chance here.
Weight's
Whoa,
good.
weight's good. Whoa.
Weight's good. Little bump.
Line's good.
Top
Whoa,
four.
then.
You're
Whoa,
heavy.
then. How much?
Top
Paul
four.
Fleming.
Top four. T.
Oh, they don't want to bump
Top
it.
four. Coming down. Top four still.
Yeah.
Get over there.
Curl.
Okay.
Just can't buy one. That's just like 5 inches heavy.
As long as you hit this one first, you're fine.
Okay.
Peel, what term?
Whenever you like.
If that had just got to the inside, it was fine. Now this one goes easy, and you get it first. That one goes just like that. So close to putting pressure on for the first time.
Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Holding.
Clean!
Bang. And away they go. I didn't want to misunderstand what I'm going to say, but that's too easy. You're leaving them.
Yeah.
That's much too easy for the skill level.
And it wasn't the strategy. Paul was just like, I don't know, 10 inches heavy. And it just made all the difference. No, it's the whole thing's been too easy for Alberta.
You want to go ahead?
Wait. Let's go, Paul. You got it, bud.
Now they're trying to hit a high side double, but there's the way things are going for Nova Scotia. They got to watch that jam at the back.
Oh. Go ahead, Scott. Gotta go.
Zachary, stay with it.
Good boy.
And did well to get rid of it.
Yeah.
Well, you wonder how Northern Ontario would respond against Quebec. Difficult losses, coupled them back to back, and looks like they're doing quite well. Thank you very much. Look at the pressure on this young Quebec team.
And the fact that the game is only 3 points is a testament to how well the Quebec team has played, but not so much in this end. Alec tried an in-off on his first, and he stuck it, was leaving 2, and Brad Jacobs came down on top. Lies 3. He needs full forefoot for the single.
And this is the only way in. The other term wasn't going to work for him.
Not as easy because of the grouping of the guards.
Okay. 1 for sure. A steal of 1 for sure.
1 for sure.
1 for sure, yeah.
Top four.
Line 3.
Ah, boy.
We'll probably measure those if that's okay.
Yeah.
It's hard to tell.
Good brush.
Kinda looks red.
Could be.
Kinda, maybe.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
Possibly. We'll update you as soon as we know. But steal of 1 so far for Northern Ontario.
If anybody can dig out of a 1-3 start, I think it's Northern Ontario. They've got all the tools. They can light it up. Their losses have been to really good teams by millimeters.
Well, they lost on the measure, of course, to Manitoba.
That's right. And then lost on the last shot to Gushu.
Yep.
Jamie Murphy.
Yep.
Yep. A little bit. Good. Sure, Murph. Shot.
That stone's still there. It's
I like firm, though, I think.
a jam possibility.
If we peel it, we peel it.
Yeah. Clean. Clean.
Decent.
Let's try to make it.
Yeah. Clean. Good.
Got to angle it by.
Good shot.
And away it goes.
Good. And it makes him have to throw this turn, too.
Yeah.
So Murphy gets a chance. Nova Scotia gets a chance to blank and then start again. And
Oh, yeah.
if you're them, you just hope you're going to find it at some point. But the same thing said that, Russ. It's another end that you don't have a chance. Right? Now the game is really becoming short.
Really short. There's still tons of time, but we haven't seen signs. There's been 1 or 2 half shots every end. They can't stack them together. You get 2 and 7, steal 1 and 8. It's a whole new ball game.
Oh, yep. Clean.
And they will pick up the blank in 6. It remains Alberta leading 4-1. And we go back after the measure. Northern Ontario, it is a steal of 1. Well, we have to keep our eye on the ice as well, with it being damp outside. On the day, temperature getting to around +4, +5 here in Kingston. As we welcome you back, 4-1. Alberta leads it. After that blank, we go to 7. Once again, it is the team from Halifax, skipped by Jamie Murphy. It does have last one, playing the Yellowstones.
Paul. It's gotta be Paul. It's gotta curl, son. Both of you go. Yep. Yep. Hard.
I'm going to assume you really can't change your style of play, considering the fact that you are struggling a little bit. Can you, if you're Nova Scotian?
Well, you can, because you know they're obviously really struggling with the hits. They can't seem to get the line, so you would maybe bring the weight down or play some more finesse shots. But the score the way it is, Alberta's not going to let you.
Well, Saskatchewan has one over there at about 8 o'clock, just hanging around 7:30. Edge of the 12. Final stone coming up for the Saskatchewan champions from the Highland Curling Club in Regina, Matt Dunstone.
Well, that's pretty much what he faced. That stone is almost exactly where John Epping hit it. Was trying to make that roll under that center guard to make it a lot more difficult for Matt Dunstone. Maybe rolled a couple of inches, but that is it. And so open hit for 2.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Off.
In a second Brier appearance for the 2-time Canadian junior champion, Dunstone. And hangs it right there.
Great job, Matty.
So compliments to the skipper, and Saskatchewan leads it 3-2.
Whoa.
Nice end, guys.
Hey, stay close.
It's another one of those teams. They wouldn't be favored to win this event, but
Still got something.
they were Houdini-like in 2 of their victories, 2 unbelievable comebacks, and now they're looking really confident.
Grab?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, man.
Here.
Nothing going right. Got that one picked on the way around.
Tough one.
Not only is it a miss, but look where it's left. Staggers the 2 guards. Can't be run in properly.
Yeah. If you're a little light and you freeze the top one, it's good as well.
This could get messy.
How's the speed?
Yeah, speed's good.
Yeah, 15.
14-8.
To your point,
It's a
Vic,
hair
it
slower
looks
than
like it is frosting up to some degree. The sheet is much whiter than it has been all week. Obviously, it's well below the pebble at this point.
I think we're there.
Yeah.
T right now.
Definitely to the. Yeah, T for sure.
Stay with it.
T right now.
Stay with it.
It's much warmer in here where I sit outside of your booth. It has been underneath a vent and been very cold all week. I have a heater that is not on this afternoon, so already feeling the temperature rising up here where we are, and it's much warmer on the surface of the ice compared to where we are. So temperatures going up, you can see that coming in, and as long as it doesn't rise, as you say, Russ, the issue isn't this game, it's tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they can't vent the building. You can't bring outside air in. That would just add to the problem.
Back 12.
But you can see it just in the blue, right? Just in the red. You see that white?
And a few of the hit and rolls are kind of sticking a little bit. They're not quite as lively.
This might pull enough to free
John
that
Wall
up
on the left, Greg Owasco sharing the ice duties. We saw Greg, of course, at the Scotties in
Not quite.
Moose Jaw.
Close. What?
He and Dave Merklinger worked that event.
2 of the best surfaces I've seen in a long time here and at the Scotties and Moose Jaw. Just perfect. And maybe more importantly, virtually the same draw after draw after draw. That's what these athletes are looking for. You don't want 7 feet of curl one time and 5.5 the next.
I'm fine with this.
Okay. I like that. Hit it to the back 12 or?
Yeah.
Back 12? Hit it to the back 12, yeah. Get to the nose. So back 12 weight. Back 12 weight.
Yeah. Just get the rock in here somewhere.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
You just get the feeling right now Murphy and Nova Scotia are scratching. They're just looking for something.
Yeah.
They might turn this around.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Scott Zachary.
Really go. Hard. 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 Hard.
Yeah, they're starting to dig in a bit. Keep an eye on it here. Talk to Team Epping. They had their loss to New Brunswick and James Grattan. They felt the ice changed quite a bit last night.
Thought you had more weight than that.
Watch this rock. It's obviously well brushed, but it looked like it was going to bump it like well behind the tee line, and they just kind of stopped.
Easy.
I liked it.
Easy.
We can wait. We're heavy. We're heavy.
Max, probably, yeah.
Yeah.
Top 4, top 8, top 8.
Got to get off those corner guards, though.
Top 12.
And it finally makes the move. We'll see now here, I guess. Get into that slide path and up to it.
I'll play. It's a good shot.
It's actually really good. Because now if they move that, we got a good piece of it.
Catches this, it's not going to hit that. It'll hit this. It should be good.
Well, now it's over a little further.
I don't see much else.
Well, I could hit and roll behind the corner if you like, on that one that he just threw. But it's getting late.
This is good.
Yeah, there you go. That's Warmbeck, 25.2.
Yeah.
Most curling clubs, and it all depends on the circulation, as you mentioned, Becky. They don't have much of it, but they would be trying to keep it hotter here to stop that frost. They can't drag it down. They drag it down, the ice will get straighter and way slower. But at some point in time, if it ever gets to about 27, you can hardly get the rocks down the other end. So it's a fine line. Most ice makers will tell you they'd like to start it around that 22 range and let it increase during the game to maybe about 24. So I wouldn't call that alarming, but that's high.
Hey, Paul.
Straight guard.
Yeah.
Intern.
Straight guard are up.
Yeah. Halfway.
Halfway high. Speed's good in this spot, too. Easy.
Okay.
Close. Yep.
Halfway.
Weight's good.
No.
Wait only. Wait.
Easy.
Weight's good.
Halfway.
Halfway.
Halfway. Good.
Clean.
Halfway.
Now, all the top teams will watch these rocks, every one of them, and predict where it's going to stop. They're saying halfway.
Little bit.
See if it slows down a bit, and then you have a read on it. You know what if the ice is changing. That one went basically where they wanted it.
We got time. Come on down. Get that in. How far does that one go? It could be underneath their guard. If you can clip that, that should pull that into here somewhere.
Right on the beak, you're saying?
No.
I like that one into
here.
Yeah, I like the one into. Yeah. A little more options with that.
I just don't. Where does this 8 go?
Yeah, but I don't.
Why?
This might that 2 might pull over this way and not clip this.
That's okay. Where does this go? Does this go open?
Yeah, a little bit. Did you ever play this into that one?
I guess that
can't get by the 8, can you?
Probably just plays. This will be wide open. Like
yeah.
I thought they'd run the long one.
The high side this into this.
I think so. Yeah, go into that or
1-0 Team Wildcard McEwen leading and sitting the one at the back. But looks like the defending champions Kevin Cooey has a chance for a couple.
He does. The last couple stones have been hitting and replacing, and on final stone by Mike, he hit and rolled under, but rolled a little bit too far. It's partially open, and that guard is very long as well. So trying to throw quiet weight to catch the curl, tap it out for 2.
You gotta drill the fucking thing. Hard,
hard, go.
Gotta go.
Hard beach.
Go, BJ. Jesus.
That could be the start of the ice changing.
Yeah,
a little bit here.
that went sideways very quickly.
So missed opportunity. And we're tied at 1. Paul Fleming. Decision made, running it back.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
That was the danger of that one.
And it pops the yellow out. They thought it would move, but it popped it out into the middle.
Yeah, it wasn't as much about getting rid of the red ones as it was protecting the yellow, and that just helps Alberta. Good shot. I was surprised they didn't go with the other guard.
Can you get under? Oh, yeah, I think so. I guess you need to hit it. Roll under?
Yeah.
Little roll in.
If we can, yeah, it'd be great. Just bumper.
Yeah. Weight's good.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Clean.
Whoa,
whoa.
whoa. Clean.
Clean, yeah.
Whoa,
Whoa. Close, yeah. Yeah. Hard.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Sneak it by the guard.
Good shot.
And rolls it close. And a little bit more undercover.
Great.
And they're not missing anything.
Well,
That is very
not
good.
only are they really good, and
Good sweep.
Nova Scotia can't find the surface, but if this surface is changing,
Yeah,
who
good
better
call.
to have in your team than Darren Moulding?
Yes.
Look at that, just right where you wanted it.
So
Hogline
Moulding
in.
is an ice maker in the winter at both Lacombe and Bentley curling clubs.
And there's a little separation too, so to make that double, he's got to fly out of the house.
And he's good at it too, a great ice maker.
This never gets out.
I think Cheryl played
No,
her
you're right. But
provincial seniors at his club.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, I
She
like
loved
this,
it,
but,
obviously.
Mm-hmm.
We could try and bump the corner into here.
Can we get shot outside in?
Here?
Yeah.
Not really. Well, we can do one of two things. We can try and get here.
Yeah.
But how?
Yeah. But
I'm not worried about if you look at that yellow where this red is, does it look like you can get through there?
I think if you're really close to the guard with some decent rotation, it's going to be close. But I think you got to try it, don't you?
Okay.
Did you ever think of tapping that yellow if it's available at the bottom of the cup?
Yes, they actually, I think they mentioned it, and you could tap it behind the reds even.
I like this.
That might be the easiest fix. You extrapolate the amount of curl.
Hard.
This is a really small opening.
What's the other option?
Yeah.
You just hit the outside and roll underneath that red one. Take time out here, Murph.
I like your call, Vic. Play the out turn, tap that yellow straight back, or if you're heavy, in behind the reds.
Light's good.
Good.
Mine's good. Light's good.
Now they got to get by their
Yep.
guard first.
Yep.
Light's
Crowell.
good. Light's
Hard, sweep it. Yep.
Staying
Line
with
only.
it now. Get by this
Yeah,
one.
line
No.
only. Yeah.
Now where are you going to go?
Line only.
And a little bit of rub and spill, and they are the shot rock, but it's right in the hole.
Just so tough.
Throw. Good try.
Yeah. I don't think it was there.
No, you know what we could have done? Looking at it now.
Oh, yeah.
Could have bumped that tight corner guard in on the out turn.
Look at that, Vic.
I think if anything, we want to overroll.
They just figured
eh?
out now what you already had figured out.
Yeah.
Having a very good day. I have an answer on Jeopardy. You know, that's hard to believe. You win 4 games in a row, but they've only stolen one end.
Yep. Yep.
And
Same way.
in a great position here to maybe steal their second. Get it through, get it by. Oh, and roll it again underneath.
Good. Good.
So realizing how tough that draw was, maybe that's all they've got left.
Yeah, can you?
Sorry.
Maybe the other turn. Yeah, there's nothing easy still.
Yeah. Better than nulls in it, for sure.
Yeah, nice shot.
He was hoping to roll just about a foot and stop it there.
May have had just a smidge less. He was back in the last one. And
A little bit more room this time. And just threw it. But, oh, not the shot you want when you're down 3.
He was back there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
At least. Yeah, that's the way I got.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
You almost have to be like back 4 to make the hole smaller. And then you run the risk of being deep.
Just his third draw of the day.
Go ahead.
Line. Yep. Yep.
Facing 4 and needs a piece of that 4.
Hurt, you're really gonna go.
Oh, you got to go. Zachary Crowell. No feel. Hasn't had the feel. And that crash is 1 and 2 for sure. 2 it is. A steal of 2 and a second steal this week for Bottcher to extend the lead over Nova Scotia. Well, we have an update for you, and let's drop into the game between Quebec and Northern Ontario. 5-1. It is the team from Sault Ste. Marie leading the team from Quebec and the 3 clubs in and around Montreal. Alec Bedard.
And this is a bit of a questionable call. There was 2 stones, and he made a wonderful freeze on his first one. Brad Jacobs blew that all out, and so it is the Jacob stone, but it is fully buried behind. It looks like he's trying to chip it sideways, but with this kind of weight, he just won't get the curl.
And it's a steal of 1 more for Jacobs to extend their lead. Both teams coming in 1 of 3. We've decided to move from that game, Alberta and Nova Scotia, with Alberta in control. And we're going to come over to Sheet C and the game between Team Wildcard and Team Canada. Wildcard, Mike McEwen and his team from the West St. Paul Curling Club against Canada and the defending champions Kevin Cooey from the Glencoe in Calgary. McEwen comes in with 4 straight wins. Team Canada 3 straight wins, and we are tied at 1, Kathy, as we play here in 7th.
And that score does not at all indicate the style of play. It has not been teams running away from each other. There have been multiple ends with lots of rocks, but a couple of big weight doubles, a triple by Kevin Cooey, have wound up in a situation with 1 left. If I were to say which team has played stronger, it has been the McEwen team, having Cooey in trouble. And when he did have a chance for 2, well, you saw it last end. He let it slip away.
All right, let's go over to Saskatchewan, leading 3-2 on Ontario. And Saskatchewan is the shot rock, sort of corner frozen to 2 stones belonging to Ontario. And John Epping with his last.
And that stone just drawn by Matt Dunstone, trying to get to the inside and pick it out.
Hard! Sit there.
And he will get a couple.
Oh, that wasn't easy.
And that gets the crowd back into it.
do you like?
Hits that pretty hard. I don't have to throw peel and just get rid of everything, right?
Yeah, like the only way to make it would be like with firm weight.
3/4 high?
Basically just get the 4 out. Then maybe it sticks around, but...
I think it's probably the smart call.
To just rip it?
Well, try and hit it. I'm not worried about that not going, are you? With peel?
Not with peel, no.
Yeah, just try and hit it a sliver high.
Okay.
You could also
go ahead. Sorry.
So you could also hit that with soft weight and roll on top. They're really trying to force Team Canada.
But I'm wondering, because we heard you're not worried about it going. I'm just wondering if in fact the house is maybe less lively now. They're maybe noticing something about the maybe a creeping frost.
Yes, I believe so.
Skip stones as we play in 7.
Yep. Yes. Hard. Hard. Oh.
Gets everything going.
That's exactly what McEwen was hoping for, though. He can play this out now.
Some shape out here.
Maybe not this wide.
No, not this. I don't think this wide there would be.
Just ripping this, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Shouldn't do much here, I don't think. Thought she would.
Most teams will roll out in this situation, which is exactly what Mike's trying to do. You hit it dead on, there's some chance that Cooey could draw around it, and then you might not get your blank.
Yep.
Clean.
Clean.
Yep.
Keep going. Clean.
You got a good one. Keep going.
Clean.
Good job, Mike. Your feet, Reed. Good shot, Mike. I think I like draw the butt. Same as 14.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
14.5. It's been as high as 15-ish, 15.2 in some spots, so it's a shade slower. It could be because there's a dusting of frost. What happens too, Vic? These are highly skilled teams, and any little adjustment, sometimes you can get it in the back of your head and overcompensate, or certainly worry about it. You're trying to throw a precise freeze. You sure have to know how fast it is. It's a nice practice draw for Cooey.
But don't you then adjust your game to that as well? I mean, we use the analogy of a football team, for example. If it's raining, you run the ball.
Yeah.
If the conditions don't allow you to pass, you run. So don't these teams adjust your game accordingly?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. A little tougher here, though, in this sport, because Cooey's going to have to play some finesse shots to create enough errors for McEwen to be forced.
You're good.
Looking for the blank.
You're good. You got half wrong. Yep. Shot, Mike.
And away they go. So another blank. And we remain tied at 1. McEwen, wild card, trying to win 5 in a row. Cooey trying to go to 4-1. Here on this Tuesday afternoon, we'll have another draw tonight, and then the 3 draws tomorrow to wind up the pool play. Having moved now from the game between Alberta and Nova Scotia to the middle of the Leon Center, and the game between Team Wildcard Mike McEwen from West St. Paul Curling Club, northeast of Winnipeg, and the defending champions Team Canada Kevin Cooey from the Glencoe Club in Calgary. And we're tied at 1, and again it's the hammer. The last rock belongs to Wildcard playing the Red Stones. The Wildcard lead is Colin Hodgson.
Wall line. Weight's good.
Yep.
To jiggle this perfect freeze,
Gotta go line.
couple of inches.
Hard line. Hard, Derek. Hard, Derek. Hard, Derek.
Move it.
Oh, great shot.
Great shot,
Pistol.
Great shot, bud. Shoot there. Pistol.
Doesn't happen very often, does it? That Hebert gets is being out curled, but he is today.
Especially with that last shot. Look at that. He just queued it up so that yellow now gets released right there. Really, really good shot. You're frozen, you're partly buried, and any play by Canada takes out the own Canadian rock.
Colton flash.
Line's good. Yep. Just line. Only. Room. Oh. We're back 4. Off fence. Room.
Small bump.
Off fence. In there. Hey, good shot. Love this.
Yeah, you get in there is amazing.
Even if you nudge it a bit. Okay. No?
Straight.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You lock, it's amazing.
What am I throwing?
Speed's good out here. Yeah. I think you're throwing 15.
Now we'll get to see if there's any frost problem at all. So pretty wide. Frost climbs in from the very outside, the edges of the sheet.
Line. Line only. Line. Back 4. Back 8. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
A little heavy, we're bouncing.
Whoa.
Yeah, you got to go, Hodge. Really got to go. Okay, Derek.
Watch it now as he angles it back to the corner, and now they're a little lined up.
Steady.
Draw in there.
Yes.
5 feet heavy.
Derek Samagalski.
In. Seen this lots. I'm good with either turn.
We've seen this. I like.
You guys
know that board you threw a couple ends ago.
Want to switch beach?
Sure.
Actually, I like hack.
I like hack.
Yeah, I like that too.
Do it.
Try to flop inside here.
Whoa. Just hack. Wait,
what?
Good. Close, yep.
Whoa.
Whoa.
How's the weight?
Little light.
Just hack.
Yep.
Whoa.
Whoa. Yep. Yes.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Beach.
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 Whoa. Whoa. Roll. Whoa. No roll.
Get over there.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Good shot.
Nice shot.
Colton flash.
A little more. Whoa.
The awareness in Cooey. So remember a couple ends ago you threw in here.
Yeah.
Whoa. No roll.
And the agreement on the weight.
But I think there's a triple. Red onto yellow. It hits half that shot rock, and that shot rock will spin like crazy. Could tick the back red, but they should all fly here.
Samagalski. For others,
Come on, bud.
because they got to get it by that center guard, and it's coming in a hooray!
Hey, bud.
Well, over to the game we started with, Alberta up 6-1, and look at the pressure. 1, 2, 3. That's what Alberta's leading and facing Jamie Murphy.
Well, Jamie had a draw on his first one, went deep, and in removing it, Brendan Bottcher hit and rolled underneath. That's why there are the 3 in a row. Needs full button.
Hard. Yep. Clean. Yep. Yep. Clean. Yep. There.
Yeah, I think depth.
And wow, there you go. That's the first little bit of feel that they've had the entire game.
Thanks, guys. Good luck.
And that will be it.
Good luck, guys.
And Bottcher will pick up the win and go to 5-0 and 3-2 now for Murphy, and Bottcher becomes the first to claim a spot in the Grade 8, the championship round.
Speed's good here. A little cross. Yeah, a little light. Easy.
I think weight's good.
Halfway.
Room.
Whoa. Lots of room.
Too much room.
It's gonna cross the line.
Where are you at? Wait for it.
You gotta go hard. Hard.
Hard flash.
Hard, Cole.
He's making it curl.
Let's go. Gotta go, Flash. Gotta go in this. Center. Let's go. Hard. Go. Right up. Okay, right up.
And wow.
Good scrub, buddy. Man, that's a little long.
They made a lot out of that. Again, Northern Ontario up 6-1, and look at that. How do you get in there?
Well, he could try the draw on the out-turn side. It's super precise, but he is trying to run a corner guard in after Brad Jacobs hit and rolled into lie 3 on his final.
This is so tough.
It is.
And is he going to touch it on the way by? And will not. And so 1, 2, and 3. Steal 3, Northern Ontario. Run it back. Oh, look at that. And he got them all to go.
So good. Reed Crothers, what a week.
Save my bacon.
Was 94% on his hits prior to that.
Shot, man.
88 in the game. It's just worked out so well for them now that they have their respective positions. No talking about who's going to skip the team.
You're good.
It was just a bit of a dysfunction a year ago.
You're right here.
Yeah. He's number 1 at the 3rd position over Ryan Fry by 4 points. That's amazing.
Yeah, I like it.
92% for the week.
Hey, top 4, Flash. Let's make this perfect. Even if we're on the top of the button, he's going to lose absolutely everything. Except the back one, obviously.
Top 4?
Top 4, okay.
I think if we're right beside his, it's pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I can't believe how Colton Flash made that guard curl. That was unbelievable.
I think it's okay. I'm not going there. Lots of room. Okay. Top 4. Top 4.
Line's good.
Line's good.
We're there. Really good. Root.
Just bite the 4.
We're T-line.
We're full
Stay
button.
with it then. Stay with it, Flash.
Still with it.
Full 4. Full button.
Let's grab it. No. No. Sit.
Straighten up that.
A little deeper than they had thought. Coverage of the PGA Tour continues on Saturday. It's the 42nd annual Arnold Palmer Invitational. From Florida, Rory McIlroy. The defending champions, Francesco Molinari, Phil Mickelson, and so many more. 3rd round tees off 2:30 Eastern Time, 11:30 a.m. Pacific on TSN.
3rd at the same weight?
Yeah. 3rd with Peel?
Yeah.
Yeah. 3rd.
It looks like it goes good. I think quarter, if I hit it hard enough, is okay. But a 3rd is good.
A quarter is going to lose a ton of speed on the yellow.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think a half is better than a quarter.
Okay. Yeah, as long as you
With
kill,
that weight, you'll kill the
two
fly.
yellows.
Oh, yeah. Yep. It'll fly out of there. 3rd's perfect.
I don't know. They're talking about dragging yellow-red. The red drags enough. It's definitely going to hit the shot rock. It's a tricky one. If you hit it thick, it won't drag very much. If you hit it thin, it won't have any power.
Yep. Whoa. Whoa. Close. Yep. Yeah.
Reed Carruthers.
Hard.
Trying it again.
Shot.
Oh, golly.
Nice play. Hit it nice and thick with good speed.
That way, you have to scrape the guard. You 65.
I don't think you could. Yeah.
To throw 5
I
seconds.
don't think you could
5
stick it.
seconds and hit a 16th. I don't know. You never stick that.
No, I wasn't playing to stick it. I don't think you could.
We have to get rid of both the yellows. That's good.
That,
Yeah.
good half.
Blank in 8 means that Ontario continues to lead 4-3 as they go to 9.
Might draw, but we gotta.
Yeah, we got to play this.
kind of heavy hack. Should be good.
Just going to try to hit it. Bit dangerous to play the come around. If you don't get it good, it's you give up 2. So I'm going to try to roll right behind that center guard. Remember, Kevin missed one of these for a potential 2 ends ago.
Just hack, just hack.
Whoa.
Hair light.
Easy, guys.
Whoa.
Guys.
Be close.
Clean, clean. Yep. Yep.
Kevin in an 8th Brier appearance, McEwen in a 5th.
Yeah, we want to wait a little. Good shot.
Second time as team wild card for Mike McEwen. Happened a couple of years back.
Have a run for 2.
Yeah, like you've thrown a bunch.
Actually, we threw bump.
Yeah.
Wasn't it like right in that area?
Yes, it was. Yeah.
Okay, let's do that.
That's good.
Gonna roll on top of the back one. How's that?
Yeah, wonderfully played game for both the player numbers. Brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada.
Can I wait?
Bumper. Okay. No, this is great. I'd love to roll your way a bit.
Okay.
Spot seems pretty good.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, sure, bud.
Sometimes you get your own way on these type of shots. You try hard to roll over and freeze it, and let's say it's a hair high, rolls out. Kui goes right around the center guard. Now you can't blank.
Clean.
Whoa, Derek.
Derek, whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa. Curl.
Nutted on that one. No.
Curl. Whoa. Whoa. Sit.
Good shot, Mike.
Good.
Oh boy.
It's the line call. It was Reed Carruthers. He wanted to bang it right on the nose.
Really good.
Sid McEwen, and now he rolls it over and sits over on top.
I was just worried when Derek was zipping it early.
Stranger things have happened to miss this. That's nice, tight together.
It wasn't my normal tight.
Obviously doesn't have to roll very far. That really helps Kui here, but this will have some heat.
Whoa.
All on its own. Got something? Oh boy, oh boy. I mean, that is just squeezing it.
Very nice.
Where's
We had 9 rocks.
Give me a spot we haven't thrown in a while.
Every end has been like this.
Wow.
It just
Be nice to know this. We're like normal.
Let's throw on this side.
yeah. A lot of
Is that good, Derek? Sure. This is that side that's been kind of iffy.
I agree.
Yeah. And then he would ask for over there. You've seen this trick before?
Might curl a bit for you, but maybe not.
Going to school.
That move.
Look at it move with that weight. And probably goes a foot, a little more than a foot, even with that weight.
Yeah, I remember.
We blank again. We're tied at 1. Two teams very much in contention to move on to the championship round of 8. Mike McEwen and Team Wildcard, Team Canada, Kevin Kui. As we see it here, you see it at home. The Tim Hortons Brier from Kingston and the Leon Center.
Girl, just get it open.
Once again, it is McEwen that does have the last rock
Good shot.
as the Hammer playing the Red Stones.
Good.
Now we have our second final, and it's a bounce back game for Northern Ontario. Brad Jacobs out of Sault Ste. Marie as they win 9-2 over Quebec. So Jacobs goes to 2-3, 1-4 for Quebec, and Alec Bedard next up for Jacobs will be Nova Scotia tonight.
You gotta be quick, Phil. Time out.
I don't love it. He's going to have an easy double back. Such a high guard.
Then we're going here.
I'm probably meeting with the media. And that's a huge win for them to get them back up to 2-3. As you see, Alberta's already clinched with their win over Nova Scotia. And then Nova Scotia coming is the next battle for Northern Ontario tonight. Top 4, remember, advance.
I mean, what's he do if you make this?
That's a good shot. Oh, that. Yeah, you're probably almost even rolling to here.
No, you're not. You're throwing T-line.
Yeah.
Right? You're
hitting half a rock with T-line and moving to right here, right?
You're just hitting it.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Might peel the guard. Might nose that.
Yeah, I think we want rocks in place, so.
Why, I don't think he knows that. I mean, then you can just come and bump this up again.
I like that, Kev.
Okay. What they're worried about is there's an easy double for Team Canada here, but that will leave an easy double. Then with one long guard, there's a good chance McEwen can blank, and then McEwen wins in theory. So they're just going to tap that red one back a little bit. Use it as a little bit of backing for this rock that's going to come down the sheet from Colton Flash.
Well, that's why I was picking half a rock with T-line rolling in the guard.
If he knows it and do
Call.
this.
Tough shot. Good
This
call.
is pretty good,
That's
too.
what he's doing.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
You want to be like back 4.
Okay.
Looks like the
Okay, back 4 Flash.
this sheet's running beautifully. There's no slowing down here at all.
Well, when you think about, again, we were on sheet A, and we've told you before, there's some thought that
How's the weight?
the heat coming off the crowd
Yeah.
can affect the outside sheets.
More moisture, too.
Yep. Back 12.
Hard then.
Back line. Hard!
Touch it.
Very good. Nice shot.
It's just fantastic.
Pretty good. Great shot. You want the wing one. Why?
No, because then he's freezing.
Wonder if you play this now.
We're going to get grouped in the middle.
Or this.
That's the best shot, I think.
Wow, I'd rather, like, I would love to rattle this.
Okay.
Yeah, if you
That's
move
good.
this red, it's big.
Yeah. So I think you throw normal.
I don't think that guard's really helping.
Normal and come in here.
It's a different game at this level, isn't it, Vic? You could obviously hit the top yellow one, but then the reds are right there for a perfect freeze, and then McEwen can't get it out. So he's going to try to do 2 things with one throw here. Kill the yellow, roll over, and move those reds around so there isn't a little pocket.
Whoa.
Backlight came off
Yep.
already. Yep.
Whoa.
Yep.
Yep. Whoa.
Derek Semigalski.
Yep. Whoa. Yep.
Go, Colin. Go, bud. Just change it a bit. Sit.
And coming right back to it, just a little space, little rattle room.
Nice shot.
Yeah, there's no,
Yeah, you're trying to rattle those reds.
I still see and I still look after being fortunate for so many years, and I'm amazed at what they're able to do.
Yes, yeah.
You'd love to just freeze the one on the button.
Okay, log it on, yeah.
No, this is the old story of, in this case, Cooey trying to force. And sometimes you're forcing your opponent to about 4. He has to take risk here. But if you could ever get through this little port and freeze to the shot rock, it'd be tough to get it out.
Whoa. Back 4.
Well, then off then.
Whoa! Weight's good.
Off.
No! Okay, weight's perfect. Close now. Weight's really good. Whoa! Still has to curl a
Not
lot.
a curl. Not bad though,
Close.
Benny's. Yep.
Hard.
Hard line. Hard. Yes.
Well, look at that. Just finds the path and down to sit on the corner. Here's that the red stone is still shot.
Almost impossible to freeze.
Ground in and over curled.
Curl. Not bad though, Benny's.
That wasn't even close to curling as much as it did.
Hard line. Hard. Yes.
Okay, good shot. I think you're throwing normal.
Yeah. Peel and hit what you can see, too.
I don't mind normal. We don't have to kill the yellow.
You need to make contact.
Sure.
I like
I'm
this.
trying to stick my shooter, right?
Yeah, I like that.
Okay.
You just need to make contact.
Is that good
on
ice
the
for
back.
normal?
Just a hair on the high side, which is not going to be easy to do because of the guard.
Okay.
Regular normal.
Okay.
Play the yellow double. You might not get both of them out, but you'll get one of them out and one of them well behind the tee line.
Touch heavy.
Yep.
Samagalski.
Yes! Hard!
Again,
Gotta go!
there's the guard you got to get by first. That one right there. Watch out. Watch out.
Okay, bud.
Oh, man.
He still has off his own for a 3 whenever he wants, though. Well, I don't know. Yeah, he makes
Okay.
Really have much.
Seems like that rock has bite. Done that. Bunch time.
He thought he threw it well. It just took off on them.
He's gonna come off his own if we do that.
He gets one in here. It's pretty
Take too
ugly.
much time. We only have 5
Yeah.
minutes.
I don't think we can guard.
You can draw here.
Yeah, I like that.
You trying to kill this?
I think we have to, don't we?
I think so. I think you're making the double and roll.
Okay.
I think
Oh, you're
the
playing to
worrisome
kill
rock
this
is this
too.
one. So
I don't.
you just move it back or out
We don't have to kill that
Like
one.
this one's pretty
and
good.
then
for
roll
you.
in. But because if you leave it
I think just try to
there,
hit
you're
and
leaving
roll.
it for
We're gonna
McEwen.
touch it, though.
He can throw any weight he
I
wants
think
into
you're
that
just
center.
going here.
What if you just freeze in there, Kev, right beside our yellow?
Yeah, that's another option.
Pretty good.
Good.
That's what I like. We gotta make a call, though, guys. Let's be quick.
I don't mind the freeze.
If you can hit and roll and not move that, it'd be great. Do it.
And you can.
Okay, you can't.
No? No. I can't. I didn't go down there, so I
I
can't
think
see it.
this is
Looks
better.
Like you can. Okay. It looks like you can, Beej. Gotta just be hacked. We're switching. Weights.
No, I like that.
Bro. Okay.
You don't wanna move this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Even
Beej,
top
T-line
four.
weight.
Look at the ice. They're asking for 6 feet of curl here. You watch Colton flashes. It looked like it was all over the corner guard and it just hooked in too much.
Room.
I got there. Back button.
What?
Back button.
Well then.
Line's good.
Top 4. T-line. Gotta go.
T-line.
Now they'll
Weight's
take the
good.
stone and
We're
heave
there.
it
Line's good.
against the
Top
curl,
four,
trying to
T-line.
hold it up for
T-line.
Off. We're all
Touch
over
the
the
red.
red.
BJ Neufeld. Now trying to get a little wick and roll in the top.
Good shot, Beej. Pretty
Yeah,
good.
just down to the corner.
It's pretty nice.
Good one, Beej. Good shot. Not bad.
Moving that red was
Line's
key.
good.
Top 4. T-line. T-line.
Off. We're all
Touch
over
the
the
red.
red. Hard.
Good shot, Beej. Pretty good.
Hard at the nose
About
of the line.
7/8 roll under the guard.
Yeah, like low here.
Yeah, nose
Reed Carruthers looking to do some cleaning up, and he did in the 8th. Look at this.
He's been doing it since Friday night in the play-in game. Good rotation, lots of speed, hits it absolutely where he had to make them all fly. Best third here so far this week.
Key shot brought to you by OK Tire. Service, repair, tires.
See a bit more. Hair high mid. Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if I was betting, they're trying to blank this end now. Even though there's 6 rocks in the rings.
Yep.
Hard calling.
Whoa. Yep. Whoa.
What do you got this time? Oh, he's going to
Pretty
get
good.
just rid of one.
That's a good shot. Yeah.
You know, the key,
Good.
I guess, would be the fact that the backing's gone on that one side.
Yes. A little unlucky because it's tough to get the shot rock, and there's no real double yet. With a lot of red in there.
Roll in front of it then. They definitely all go too.
He noses it, sits in front of it. It's not great
Well,
for
another
us.
blank means we don't hear
Can I
from
do this?
Kathy, and
Can I
Ontario
do
continues to lead 4-3 as they go to 10.
Good news in that order.
Benny. He just
Saskatchewan
sits on, if he
does
sits on
have
top,
that.
we're in a little bit of
Do
trouble.
not jump on his bandwagon, Russ.
You gotta be pretty precise right now. I don't
Even
see
if I rolled on top of ours on the center line is probably
Kev,
decent.
You throw a center guard and he blasts that, we freeze on the back button.
It's gonna touch this though, too.
Okay.
What do you like, Beej?
I think you're rolling. I'd like to roll
Yeah,
on
go,
top
yeah,
of
3
our
minutes
center
test.
line one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, this is not terrible, like you said.
What are we doing?
Yeah.
They started this in with
What do you
just
think,
under
like
7 minutes. Now they're down to 3 1/4.
And they've used the timeout.
Yes, yeah.
Well,
Right on top of our center one, Beach.
There's an extremely good chance the next end could be complicated too.
A little more for board.
I think they're just trying to kill that red and roll in and don't disturb what they've got in the center.
Heavy board.
Whoa. Close.
Heavy.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Clean.
Whoa. Whoa. Ben.
Hard, Ben.
Come on, Benny.
Ebert. And they were trying to roll it across.
That's brutal.
Oh, it's okay now.
For the yellow?
No,
Just
that's
angle.
brutal.
No, 3/4, sir? Yeah. That's fine. Yeah, 3/4 is pretty good high.
Can I get him moving?
I'm wondering if... I don't like that as much. Why don't
Can
you
you get
make
them
this
all?
double? If you make that double...
If I make the yellow yellow and take our red, it's not that bad, right?
Yeah, he might just guard. If you hit a half rock on the yellow on the right, do the yellow move out of there? This is gone too, right?
That's okay though, right?
Yeah, probably best shot.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, make this.
I'll throw this one similar.
It's a tough angle, Vic. Yellow
hit.
onto the
Like
left yellow,
3/4.
onto the back red, and get rid of all 3 of those rocks, plus the one he's throwing.
It's the same.
The advantage for McEwen is that red one at the top's buried.
Good toss, bud.
There you see it, the red stone top edge of the 8 covered by the yellow. And it is Team Wildcard and McEwen that do have the last rock playing here in the 9th. 3 Carruthers.
Hard hammer.
Short. Angle. Double. Hudson with it. Angle it back. Bang, bang, bang. Gets them all going again. And he's done it again. Reed Carruthers.
I didn't see him getting that 3rd one. He threw it so hard.
I overswept it. Hair thicker. Maybe that goes.
The double was tricky to begin with to get them, but it just got enough of that top one. Colin went to sweep, but realized he can't because it's not behind the tee line. So he stopped immediately. Oh boy, now you go after this buried one. You don't really have a choice.
Wait,
Skip Stones.
Clean.
Wait's great.
Kevin
Whoa,
Gooey.
Yep. Hard.
Come on.
Hard.
Come on.
Hard.
He will get it by there.
Flash.
Oh, goodness, flash. And they get it to the nose.
That's hardly fair. I'm right behind it, and it just did not look like it was ever getting by.
I think if he makes this, try and put it just top 8 buried.
I think we're looking at about this.
I'm thinking you're taking him more than that. Like for nose.
So is that good for a 3rd?
Okay, so
After
I'm
all
seeing
this,
here
Vic.
for nose.
Okay,
There's a double opportunity here,
that looks close.
and we're looking at a blank.
8.
I'm gonna wait, boys. Give us a good goal.
Is that max?
There's 6 rocks in the rings a second ago.
Yeah, maybe.
It's like thick quarter. Quarter still makes it.
Okay.
I think I like normal, boys. What do you think?
I like it.
So how much do you flirt with the guard to make this shot?
A lot. Probably looks like you can get by 1.5 inches, maybe. Kevin's didn't snap there because it sure looked like it was on the guard.
That hammer efficiency, scoring 2 when you have the last rock.
Whoa. Curl.
In,
You gotta go, bud.
seen our fair share of blanks here. Okay, well by. You going to get them both? Oh, goodness, you're not going to get anything.
Stand dead straight.
Now back 3 or 4 years ago, we had Broomgate, Vic,
Too much ice.
and the scratching
Yes.
It's too much ice.
obviously straightened the rocks out. Colton Flash swept so hard in that last one. You wonder if that allowed that one to run a little straighter. Those scratches are still there. That just did nothing. What a turnaround.
The line's fine.
Shade light, but
Yep.
good.
Yeah.
I think you're
I think
pretty
it'll be
good.
okay, though.
Room. You got
Wait
room,
for it,
guys.
Benny.
I think we're good, Ben. We're good.
Let
Ben.
it
We're
curl.
Weight's good.
Let it curl.
Little deep. No, Flash.
Line's good.
Has to curl.
Gotta stop.
You're gonna go Flash now.
I want to get it buried, though, right?
Go now. Hard. Yes. Go.
Oh.
Whoa.
Okay, Kev. Good one.
I mean, if I ended up ever only 8 foot, it's not the end of the world.
One's great. Yeah.
It's an interesting comment. If he ended up in the 8 foot, it's not the end of the world, meaning a steal of 1. He's not upset about. I think at the same time he wants to
You're
score.
getting that good? How wide you are?
Yeah, this path will be not too much different than it's been.
Is that good price?
Both teams pretty tight here. 231 for Cooey.
14-8.
Well, the other thing too is we just saw his hammer efficiency. If he gave up the steal, he is yet to score a deuce today, and he's not in the top 10 of teams in that hammer efficiency. His draw weight has been good. He needs full 4.
Hey, line's good.
I got good. I got good.
Line's good.
It's running really good for line, Colin. It's moving.
No
Moving now.
Weight's good.
Moving now.
Weight's good. It's a little hot, but
Hey,
weight's
now we
fine.
got back.
I don't think it's
Weight's
hot.
good.
It's in the center.
Perfect, guys.
Weight's good.
It's in the center.
Shot, Mike.
Yep.
Greasy.
Shot. Holy, that died.
Yeah, that did. Good sweep.
Now there you go. That died. That is the single for McEwen and Team Wildcard. They have the lead. Team Canada has the hammer coming home.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by AGI, West Steel, Westfield, Batco, Nico, SureTrack, and more. We are AGI.
So here we go. We already know a 5-win team in Brendan Bottcher has qualified and is moving on to the Championship 8. Mike McEwen and Team Wildcard can do the same out of Group A with a 5th win. And they do have the lead after forced to that single. But that last drop, the all-important hammer, belongs to Team Canada. And Kevin Cooey coming home playing the Yellowstones.
Well, Cooey found a way to score 2 to win last year's Brier.
Line's good.
Hair hot, but close.
Yep.
Just for weight, just for line.
Whoa, weight's really good.
Small tap.
No, we're not. I don't think.
Yes.
No,
Small,
it's
small tap.
it's light.
Curl.
No, it's light.
Curl. 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 Whoa. Curl. Whoa. Whoa. Okay.
That's
Okay.
good.
It's not getting any quicker down the center.
I gotta go the out turn.
T-line.
Hey.
Lock it on. Dead freeze.
Even move this.
Yeah, you'd like to move it a bit.
Like back 8.
Okay.
Heavy draw, Flash.
These are tricky because your Flash is sitting there knowing he wants to move it, but if you ever up the weight and go right by it, you're in big trouble.
Gotta go, Means. Come on, speed it up.
How's the weight?
Gotta go.
Whoa. Line's good.
Whoa.
Room.
Whoa.
Weight's good. Line's great.
Where are you?
Got room.
He's
Still
down.
on. Still on room.
Danny, go. Go.
Go, Ben. Hard, Ben.
Hard. Hard.
Hard.
Good
shot.
Bolton.
What do you think about this?
No. I don't like. Oh, really?
Or right here.
I
Yeah.
think we gotta freeze that.
Okay, 5 feet less.
8 feet less.
Okay.
We need more ice.
Okay.
Hey, heavy.
No, this is good. It's good.
Weight only. Line's good.
I got light.
Line's
Close.
good.
No.
Weight's
Close
good.
to frozen.
Whoa, line.
Top 8.
Whoa.
The frozen.
Colin, go, bud. Go, bud. Clean. Whoa. Curl.
Get to the inside.
Nicely
That's a
done.
pretty good shot.
Shot.
Shot, Derek.
Oh, jeez.
Stop the clock. Stop the clock.
I'm gonna stay here. Your ring.
Ask Benny.
You want to look at the ring?
It doesn't look like
What
it's
if we hit
moving.
the red
That's what I
really
thought.
Where'd you throw
Has
it,
it
Benny?
moved?
How bad is the colors?
Little this way.
Wherever you think. I didn't.
That's where it was. I can't tell.
Obviously, I couldn't see it. I tripped on it.
Looks similar.
You'd be the
You
best.
were dead sunk, right?
You
They said they're not going to show it anymore on the replay.
Okay, well, I'll tell you one sec.
Just to give you a little
Yeah, you're right, Benny. I couldn't see anything.
You couldn't see
it.
it. No. It was just
always stay?
pigeon tucked out here. Sorry, bud. Oh, they are showing it right there.
Oh, there, we got it, Benny. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't move it.
Well, he kicked it up and slightly. You're right. So I think it's close. Yeah.
Pretty good guess.
Flash, can you see any of it? I got 7/8.
Well, you gotta go
sorry, this. No, you got to move it this way.
Okay, you're good.
Just trying to make this roll.
Okay.
Well, hey, put our.
They're resetting right now.
Thank you.
Well, let's take advantage of this.
Just hit and roll with like, just normal.
Okay.
You can take a little.
What do you got of
You
this?
throw a little less?
Sure, easy.
Okay.
We're just gonna plant this one behind the guard.
Yeah.
Weight's good.
No.
Close. No.
Colton
Kick it, Vin.
Flash.
No.
Close.
Not a lick yet.
Well, I'm not recklessly painted.
Yeah. We're not sticking. Get out of there.
No, you're not sticking, and away it goes.
Okay.
And gotten some separation, however. Shot rock still belongs to Team Wildcard, and that's it at the back of the button.
We either got to call a timeout right now, or you got to call a shot.
Well, I'm taking this.
Hey.
Take this.
You seeing that?
Yep. It's a good shot.
Smart move. If it looks like you're going to have to hesitate on the decision making here, call that timeout. They're getting really tight for time. 1:20 and counting.
And you're only playing the first of the third stones for Pete Carruthers.
Wouldn't this be a first if Kevin Cooey ran a team at a time instead of himself?
Bump.
Really gotta go.
Got it, curl.
Really
Hold
gotta
on.
go.
Whoa. Dare.
You got it.
Hard. Whoa. Hard. Go this way. Okay.
No, they wanted to roll underneath.
Good call, Colin.
That was easy, Bump. What was my heavier?
Really, eh?
Make that double.
Hey. Yeah, make that double.
I
right
like
there.
that, Kev.
You've always got this.
Yeah, make that
Make
double.
this double.
On the roll.
Yeah.
Yeah, even just make sure we make the
I
double.
see it with like firm.
Okay.
7/8
Both
slow.
Actually,
teams in
you can
hurry up
throw peel if
offense
you
here.
want. Peel.
Peel. If you just make that roll.
All right, Kathy, we're coming to you. 4-3 Ontario leads. However, it is Saskatchewan with last rock and sitting 3. So we're here for the last for John Epping.
Well, and the decision is, do you try to go around the outside with the out turn because it's more predictable? This sheet has become very greasy. Matt Dunstone almost fell. The front end came down, and we're actually rubbing the ice surface to take a look at whether they could feel some frost. The concern that it's probably going to run straight out here, but they look at it as his best odds to get in there for shot.
Has to get really just a little nibble of the 4 if they can.
Gotta go.
Brent Lang, Matt Cam on the brush as it's going to be kicked away. And Saskatchewan is going to pick up the win. Matt Dunstone curling a perfect game, 100%. 6-4 is your final. And Reed Carruthers with the quiet tap back.
What a comeback for Matt, losing that first one badly and 4 in a row. They're finding a way in the last end, Saskatchewan.
And Ontario has now dropped 2 in a row.
You got it all.
3 and 2.
Yeah, we talked about the ice temperature at 25.2, and it would still continue to go up. That's the issue right now on the finesse shots.
How's that look?
Hey, we're closer to hack.
Whoa. Yep.
Weight's good.
So this is in their favor. One of the best and the best this week at getting a deuce with last rock. Down by 1.
Go. It's a hell of a sweep.
Oh, very great. And you can tell the pride in that front end. Flash and Hebert, and a little pat in the back from Hebert to Colton Flash.
Incredible.
Looks like a third.
I don't really see anything. Timeout.
Well, which might happen. There's no jam.
You're talking about just removing the yellow, coach?
So there's no jam.
Yeah, there's no jam.
It might jam here, but that's fine.
I don't think you can. No, you can't.
So the question is, what weight are we throwing here? I was thinking like a bump.
Yeah, bump looks really good from the hack. You could get easy maybe if you want, but
yeah.
So based off his, they held it.
They actually held it.
I know,
Just zipped it.
So now it's not gonna. Remember earlier in the
Yeah,
game,
it
this
was
is straight.
honking.
This is straight earlier though, after sweeps.
Like, are we right here?
Yeah.
Is that too narrow or close?
I think that's pretty close. Like, I think this is straighter than it was. Like,
Yeah,
remember?
like I thought they were on the guard and they got it by.
I think this spot used to be straight.
Remember what happened to
They
Mike
get an inch last?
last Andy? He had to follow one that Colton swept coast to coast and straightened it out, and then his didn't curl. So if the scratches are still there.
Or did he just overthrow it? I mean,
well, yeah, maybe. They were surprised. You just heard them say they were surprised they got that one by.
They just zipped it.
Yeah. Yep.
So I'm worried it's too much.
I don't think it's too much. On
No?
this one.
It's
I
good?
think you're good with,
Nice
with his
bump.
bump.
Okay, just bump.
Okay, toss your mic.
43 seconds.
And he still has one to play.
Clean.
Yep.
Whoa.
So he'll have 37 seconds on the clock.
Yep. Whoa.
Hodgson.
Whoa. Yep.
Samagalski's there. Hodgson again. Get it by. They do that. Chip it through. Avoid the jam at the back, and they'll push it to the back edge.
Shot, Mike. Good throw.
Real good.
I thought it was tight ice, so I liked the close stuff there.
Yeah.
Team Canada calling timeout.
Nice. So, it's pretty good.
It's tough when you're rushing. Beautiful shot.
I think it'll be okay.
Yeah, it's gonna go probably like this.
Well, it's 2-1, but it's been a wonderfully curled game. McEwen, Cooey, the battle of wild card and the defending champions. McEwen trying to win 5 straight. Cooey trying to go into 4-1. The game story brought to you by Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada.
I mean, even if I get it, yeah, it's not bad. I'm going to get this far as
Yep.
Yeah, for sure.
Throw a rocket out this way. Try to go there. Kill that. And most importantly, stay buried. It's tough to be perfect here. That's a very flat double. This has to be like 7 seconds hog to hog to be able to jump across.
Whoa, no.
Got something?
Off.
And, well, we'll touch it on the way by, but then lose the shooter. And now
I don't really see anything good for him as it is.
timeout being called for and by
So I think we just draw here.
Team Wildcard.
Right there.
So 1:30 timeout.
You can be full 4.
Hold on, boys. You go this way, he goes potentially over the top.
Yeah, you can't over curl.
Yeah, you gotta be.
And you can't go here
you gotta
either,
be on
right?
this.
'Cause you can get tick.
We gotta be on this side.
Probably the intern's the best one to throw anyways.
We know the path really well, yeah.
That
So
was
where
the
am I
risk
for this
where
draw?
Cooey
Am
now
I-
he probably cannot get to.
Probably.
So
That's close or a little less. That's
Right
good there.
this is. Yeah. You like this, bud?
Yeah,
Just
I do.
And
You
where?
do not want to go.
What are you seeing?
I think this is gonna move nice. I think this is really close.
Can we go more, or what do you think?
You could, yeah. I think this is pretty close.
Kevin could have played a tap there and rolled buried instead of the bullet double. Now he's hurting for 2.
Well, just full 4 is absolutely perfect.
Here's amazing too.
Yeah, that's
Here.
fine too. He's gonna have to draw then.
Okay, this is same draw path as last end. That out turn he threw,
Okay.
like 14-6, 14-5-ish.
Is that enough ice?
Yep.
Just don't want to over curl, but
That's what I mean. You could we could afford to.
One low, I don't mind.
Whatever you think.
just inch bar.
Yeah, I didn't.
That looks good.
Yeah, this is where I've been throwing. Good path.
Lots of time. Cluster make.
Okay, so what's my time?
14-6.
Yeah, same as others.
Yeah.
He's like top 4.
Yeah, maybe.
Coming back and pick this one.
Already thinking ahead. If he's top 4, how are we going to get to the lid, to the butt?
A little bit if you can.
Final stone for Team Wildcard.
T-line.
They lead it 2-1.
Only for racking.
Whoa.
Only if we're racking.
Over curl.
And
It's
they're
gonna
sitting
make
a
sit.
couple.
Just let sit. Back 8.
Yeah.
You want to go deep?
This is
on the button.
Whoa,
Nose behind the button.
Whoa. Go deep. Whoa, it's fine.
now deep will be advantage
Hard.
Yep.
for Canada, and they
Okay,
go
that's
back
fine.
4.
Oh, you just
Like this? What turn are you throwing? Out?
Probably had to brush that a hair more.
You got to take the paint off it.
There's actually a shot.
It's less than an inch.
You heard Hebert take the paint off it. That obviously goes out there. They have to get the yellow redirected right there. Then that goes like that. That goes like that. That goes like that.
Sliver
That would
less.
actually stick, and you'd score 3. Not that you need 3. It's just like a whisker redirect.
Okay, again, risk and reward.
Yeah.
You draw for your single. We go one more.
Nobody does it anymore. It's amazing. Yeah, I'm with you, Vic.
Mike McEwen
Yep.
had his back turned.
Yep.
Now he just
Hard.
waits to see like
Yep.
we do.
Hard.
Hebert on this.
Hard.
You felt with the line call.
Whoa.
Touch it. Good man. And he's got it. Ooey cooey does it again.
Game call on the left.
That's insane.
Oh, and Dad loves it. Fred always supporting the boys.
It's just amazing how tight you've got to hit that thing to have a chance. Just barely moves it. Watch this left rock goes hardly anywhere.
Whoa! Yeah, baby!
It's Brier time.
Yeah, it is Brier time. As they said before it started, he goes into a bubble, he gets quiet, and then just get out of his way. And look at that now. In Pool A, 4 of them, or 3 of them tied at 4-1. Ontario now, New Brunswick. James Dratton will have his say before it's all done. And while Alberta, they have clinched a spot in the championship round with their win. Newfoundland and Labrador, 1 win or 1 back in the loss column. What a shot. Kevin Cooey just does it again.
The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by Purex Bathroom Tissue. Soft and absorbent for over 95 years. The 2020 Tim Hortons Brier is brought to you by New Holland, proud sponsor of Curling Canada. By Tim Hortons, the official coffee of Curling Canada. And by OK Tire and BKT Tires.
Well, as the crowd files out of Leon Center, they're still buzzing. And tonight, look at this. John Epping has lost 2 in a row. Mike McEwen tries to regroup from that last shot win by Team Canada. Kevin Cooey. When we join you at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, Ontario against Team Wildcard, playing for that trophy, the Brier Tankard. As we narrow down the field now, we're getting to the tonight, tomorrow, and then we'll advance the top 8. Till we talk with you again, thank you for joining us. Tim Hortons Brier on Canada's Sports Leader, TSN.